Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Have a good day. And obviously this video is just talk about my BMKS Max. So it's right behind this unit on my camera. You can see it. They have an exhaust duct right now running out to cool down the shit. From this two ASICs, two new ASICs, I don't have a space for them on the shelves yet. You see it's a mess. I need to clean up all this wiring and so forth. So right now it looks just like that. It's compared to my KS3, it looks very similar, besides the top box is just a full one piece. And it's nothing. What I noticed is nothing similar that what they have on the website for a picture of this BMKS Max. So you could see that there is a power supply on the right side from the power cords and Ethernet cord, and the top cover is complete, full cover, covers entirely. Very similar to KS3, and it covers entirely the top of the unit. And let's just take a look on what's on the website. So if you go on any selling website, they have completely opposite side for PSU, and there's not the full cover on top of the unit. So the unit looks similar but completely flipped around and different types. So pretty much not actually the unit looks like right on the photos. So that makes kind of weird look. Why would they? In all of the sites you go to, even Coin Mining Central, now they all have this photo of the unit that it's not the actual unit. I think that's just weird. Anyways, want to point it out. But think about this miner is really, for me, is I was able to switch it to the K1POOL finally. Tswift messaged me on the Telegram like, hey, you can use the K1POOL now, it's all fixed. So I went and changed my Stratum to K1POOL here. I mean K1POOL from HAMPOOL, and so it does use 23422 port, which didn't work before when I tried it. Now it's totally fine. It's the start mining there. I have it there for almost 2 days now. Mine 1100 coins, and it's been almost 2 days. So it will be 2 days probably in a few 3-4 hours, right? By 3 o'clock probably today, when I'm gonna confirm all the payouts. And yeah, the hash rate average being pretty stable around 10.5. So I'm getting to 2 days to 10.4. So it's probably gonna get to 10.5, I hope. And I like it's been pretty stable to compare to the HAMPOOL. I did have a slightly right now I can't see anymore the stats because I haven't been there for a while. So the latest I had, like, it was jumping up and down from 9 terahash to 11.5. So it was a huge kind of jumps on the pool, which I don't know if it's affect mining and how much gas by mine, but overall it seems to be okay for as far as I was able to mine 7,200 Caspa in probably a little bit over 10 days. Obviously right now the rewards are dropping dramatically because of the hash rate gonna go up, and 74 now, and it's only 12 hours to next block reduction. So we're gonna see by tomorrow already 5.5% reduce rate here, and so probably the network hash rate gonna jump. So you already been jumping 290 pentahash, so that's what we predicted by end of the February, but it's already March 5th. However, I think it's just gonna catch up and get to that point where we're gonna see that 190 pretty stable, right? And obviously Cedra coin unload, I think, about 5 pentahash from the network, where people were interested in like, hey, what's the new coin, and put some equipment to the Cedra coin. As you all know, right now is the not longer. It was actually doing more than Caspa before. So right now it's actually, let's refresh, it's kind of fluctuating a lot, but it jumped into almost same to dropping down to a lot lower. So I think the hash rate, they're fluctuating a lot right now, because this kind of, I don't know, nobody knows about this coin. It could be just a rock, could be just, you know, mine and sell right away, so something like that. So anyways, I put few miners. I had 3 miners running to compare my KS0 original mining on Caspa, and I switched 3 of them. So it's exactly the same network hash rate for Cedra. And we're gonna see how we're gonna do this whole week mining Cedra versus Caspa, because a lot of fluctuating. I'm kind of more to the like, let's take a look on the whole week average and how the price of the Cedra affecting that. If I don't sell every day, obviously we may gonna see the Cedra is dropping down. So it was going to it's like 12%, it's 54% down in just a week. So 7 days drop is, you know, over 50%. It's crazy. So obviously if you mined coins before beginning of the, you know, 7 days back, and you didn't sell, you lost 50% of the value. But if you're mining right now, you're mining a lot more coins, just because of that fluctuating, right? So it's now like you can do let's see, yeah, 107,000 coins a day on the BMKS Max, and just 100 gigahash you can make 1,000. Before it was like only 700 or 600 Cedra. So yes, it does fluctuate a lot here. The revenue for Cedra coin is just you know, up and down, crazy. I don't recommend, you know, to jump in all 100% on Cedra, but it's not financial advice. I just trying to a couple of my miners to put there just to compare. Again, back to my BMKS on the K1POOL, it just works perfectly fine. I like a lot better K1POOL for easily available information on your stats, on your rewards, on your payout, just all in one page. You don't need to do a lot of the switching around for the stats, and easy to look everything on single page. Again, it's kind of stable, been stable for me for larger miners. However, my small ones like KS0s and KS0 Pros are works pretty cool on HAMPOOL, which I like what they added here, this feature between switching between coins. Now Lithium, by the way, on the HAMPOOL, and really easy to switch. I can switch to Cedra coin and see what's on Cedra if I'm mining on the same account multiple coins, where for K1POOL you have to actually select your mining pool and switch to the other coin. And if you sign out, you actually are not gonna see that stats until you sign back in. So that's pretty much major difference between K1POOL and HAMPOOL on the visual stuff. Now, what I also like about K1POOL, they came out with this app for iOS. So really, like, I can switch, like clicking on here between the coins. So that makes it really easy. I can just go to Caspa and click on my revenue, so I could see how much coins I mine, real time available balance, and then estimated daily balance. And then I have workers. I can click on workers, gonna see all my workers here listed. This is my KS3M, the second one. And yeah, really nice. And then you can see the pool dashboard, like looking at the total miners online, and the actual network difficulty 172 pentahash. So it's all under your available within the clicks of your fingertip. Really like the app. The only downside here on the app is so when you open it refreshes for you automatically. You don't need to refresh. You can do manual refresh here in the settings if you click up in the right corner here. The only downside to it is your if you need to switch, like I have 6 different or 7 wallets, I can't save them here. I have to actually every time type copy and paste my wallet address and then the secret code here, which you can get from the K1POOL when you log in online. So that's the only kind of downside, but everything else is quickly available. What I actually also use is my for my K1POOL is on the browser, on app, which also automatically refreshes, which is kind of cool. All the data there. I mean, the app it's a lot nicer to switch between the coins, but still works fine, just like a browser, like on your regular desktop browser, because you could see all the same data pretty much organized. It also refreshes automatically. You could see, you know, total coins mined, your total your hash rate, your average, everything the same you're gonna see on the screen, you know. So I use that because I could simply switch between all my 7 accounts, and if I am not at home, I can just go ahead and look at the stats here. Make sure the coins, you know, everything works fine. The hash is proper, you know, like nothing dropped, you know, for my KS3 right now here. So it's, yeah, K1POOL being great tool. I like that it refreshes automatically. You don't need to kind of refresh the page all the time, you know, like with the you know, like web GUI there, you have to log in, and then you have to if you're there for 10 minutes, you have to click refresh to see the data. BMKS just refreshes every 10 seconds. I believe there is a settings there somewhere I've seen, but I don't remember now. The refresh rate, I don't know if it's even settings there. I think it's set for 10 seconds. I don't know if you could change that. Oh, it's intervals here, 10 seconds. So yeah, I don't think it's changeable. It's just going to be 10 seconds refresh for all the page and the temperatures for the chips. So it's kind of cool to see all your also errors here on all the chips. I have a lot, which I don't know why they happen. Usually when your voltage set lower, even though I have 1350, it's mining on 1300. So therefore power consumption a lot lower, but don't need to do anything, I guess, just because I have average hash rate matching to the specs of the miners. So I'm gonna just have it there for a while and see how it goes through the week. On K1POOL, I really like that it's finally got K1POOL connected. I really like that pool a lot. Not sponsored by anything from this pool. It's just my preferred pool, and then the second one is HAMPOOL, obviously. And I often check the, you know, 2 of those pools. If you've seen my previous video, I have HAMPOOL side by side with the K1POOL, and sometimes, you know, HAMPOOL outperform for a couple days and then K1POOL catch up and outperform. So they're really not huge difference between those pools. It's just K1POOL was actually better working for larger miners. That's why I switched all of my like BMKS right now, and then KS3, 2 of my KS3 here, and KS3 amps are here. It's outperform HAMPOOL for some reason for these big miners all the time. So gonna keep them there, and then I'm playing around with HAMPOOL just for my KS0 originals and KS0 solar. Right now it's kind of interesting to see how it works out there, and it's a little easier to switch between the coins there if I need to, because I'm doing Cedra right now for my for this tryout for this miner, right? So I have mining on KS3, and then I have Cedra on the K1POOL, and then here I'm mining on the Caspa now for the same 3 miners. So it's a real-time comparison will be because I have same 500 gigahash on Caspa and same 500 gigahash on Cedra, so it will be a side-by-side comparison on exactly same miner settings for both of these coins. So that's it for this video. Mainly I want to just touch base on that BMKS that is back on K1POOL now, luckily, and it's a good news for this miner, but obviously we're gonna see a block reduction in 12 hours. So by just tomorrow we'll have the 5.5%, 5.6% less rewards, and another probably increase on the hash network rate's gonna change our profitability slightly. As of right now, of recording today 10 a.m. on March 5th, we are doing on BMKS on 10.5 terahash. Our reward is supposed to be 684 Caspa a day. Obviously that fluctuates through the day based on the network hash rate. And also as I'm tracking this down, right, so I have this track down per day. I had yesterday it was 667. Last week it was few different on my BMKS max was started from 750, 720, 750, 700, so it kind of fluctuated and then went to 600. Here I restarted several times the miner, trying different settings, and then I decide I'm just gonna keep on stack so I don't have any potential damages. So it's been doing 667, which is pretty close to what 667. Yeah, it's a little lower, but I think I'm gonna catch up today. Hopefully by 3 o'clock we'll see. And on K1POOL I should be doing probably a little bit better now. So we'll see. We'll get the whole week to run, and I'll report back by the end of the week again. If you're watching my weekly update, then you'll know what's going on with this miner and on the pool for BMKS. Just want to quickly kind of update that and touch bases on if any of you mining BMKS were able to figure out something different as far as the settings, and just let me know. Leave the comments down below. I'm really interested to see if there is any other possibilities for this miner, but for now it's just a stock clocks there for for the frequency and the voltage. So I'm just gonna keep that settings. There is not much settings for the fan speed. It's just running this. I figured that's the percentage, so it's 61% for the fans, and it changes if the environment temperature lower. If your ambient temperature lower, you're gonna change your speed of the fans lower, and if the temperature goes higher, your fan's gonna run higher to keep your blade, those blade temperature, probably exhaust temperature, at around 65 to 67 degrees. That's what I figured the average there. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys like it. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you like the videos, this content, and we'll see you on the next one.